Have you ever wondered why, in moments of injustice or harm, so many good people remain silent? It's easy to assume that silence means indifference, but the truth is far more complex. Human psychology plays a powerful role in shaping our actions, often overriding our values with hesitation and internal conflict. Faced with a difficult situation, even those who care deeply can find themselves frozen, not because they lack morals, but because social pressure and uncertainty cloud their ability to act. This gap between what we believe and what we do is not a sign of moral failure. It's a natural human response under stress. Understanding why silence emerges is the first step to bridging the gap between intention and action. Bystander effect is a well-known psychological phenomenon that explains why people are less likely to intervene when others are present. In a group, responsibility feels shared, and as a result, it often feels optional. Each person unconsciously assumes someone else will step in, and the more people there are, the stronger this assumption becomes. Ironically, the presence of others actually reduces the likelihood that anyone will act. This isn't about character, it's about context. Even those with strong values can freeze when responsibility is unclear. The sense of urgency fades, not because the situation is unimportant, but because ownership feels ambiguous. Silence, in these moments, emerges not from a conscious decision, but from the diffusion of responsibility. Humans are social learners, and when something unusual happens, we instinctively look to others for cues. If no one reacts, our minds may interpret the event as less urgent or even less real. This automatic process, known as social referencing, creates a feedback loop. Everyone waits because everyone else is waiting. On top of this, the fear of social consequences is real. Speaking up can risk embarrassment, rejection, or conflict, especially in structured environments like schools or workplaces. The brain often prioritizes belonging over moral clarity, making silence a way to protect social standing. It's not that people value approval more than ethics, it's that fear feels immediate, while values can seem abstract in the moment. Uncertainty is another powerful force that can paralyze decision-making. Many situations are not clearly defined as emergencies, so people hesitate, unsure of what is happening or whether intervention is appropriate. The brain delays action while it tries to interpret incomplete information, and this pause can last long enough for the moment to pass. When clarity is missing, silence becomes the default response. Most people genuinely believe they would help if something serious happened, but intention alone does not guarantee action. Overcoming fear, ambiguity, and social pressure all at once is a significant psychological challenge. The gap between values and behavior is not hypocrisy, it's the real cost of acting in public. Awareness of the bystander effect is the first step toward change. When we recognize hesitation as a psychological response, not a personal flaw, it becomes easier to interrupt the cycle. Practicing small acts of speaking up can build confidence and strengthen our ability to act when it matters most. Courage is not automatic, it is developed over time. Environments also play a crucial role. Cultures and systems that encourage openness and shared responsibility reduce bystander paralysis. When people know that speaking up is supported, hesitation decreases. Ultimately, understanding the psychology behind silence helps us choose differently when the moment truly matters. Good people stay silent not because they don't care, but because acting is harder than intending. Recognizing this is the first step to making a difference.